up, YouTube? So I'm here with another video for you guys, and yeah, I just came back from the grocery store not too long ago. I was gonna film it before I went, but my stepmom was ready, so I had to cut it short and come back and do it again. So I posted on Facebook, what topic would you guys like for me to rant on for YouTube, or a video suggestion? And the one I got was, I would like to see a video of you talking about the pros and cons of having locks. Like, how was the transition and what to expect. So, the pros and cons, I'm going to start with those. And then I will go into, like, how was the transition and what to expect. So, the pros of having locks is you do save money on, like, product expenses. For me, I do my own hair, so I don't have to worry about paying someone to do my hair. I learned how to do my own hair. So, I actually cut down on spending almost probably up to $50, $60, almost $80 when I go into the beauty supply, like buying braiding hair. If it's that day where I'm buying like shampoo, hair, like, you know, deep conditioning, curl milks, or anything like that. I have saved tons of money on having to buy like curly enhancer products, things like that. So I really like died down to only I use hair mayonnaise, so that's one product that doesn't cost much. I use Lock and Twist gel now because I want to get down to one locking gel that I want to use further from now, to cut down on expenses of just buying excessive products that I might not even end up using. Edge control, of course. If I want hair accessories only like $1, stuff like that. Then I buy hair oils. And one of the hair oils I actually do use is, it's a herbal oil you can use for like your body, your face, and your hair. I actually use the herbal oil for my face, also my hair and my body, and it gives you a nice glow too. So that is a pro. I cut down on having to spend so much money on hair products because I chose to just go natural. So yeah, another pro is that you really learn yourself as a person, because you cut out the, you know, the hair extensions, and you cut out the weave. For me, I no longer want to wear, I've took the sacrifice to no longer wear braids, like goddess locks. Sometimes I get a double back and wear a wig, but wigs, things of that nature. So I really learned to accept myself in every stage of like naturalness. So there's days where my hair might, you know, it's not at the length that I want it to, but I embrace it in every possible way that I can. And I still what was I gonna say? And I still love, you know, I still love the process and the journey. So there are days where I don't like my hair, but I've learned to actually learn how to be confident in any type of stage that my hair actually goes to. So I am happy about that. If any of you guys don't know, my dreads started like probably like this. They were like, hold on, let me fold it. It's probably like this short when I started my locks off. This short, y'all. So just imagine like how early I had to start off being confident and how short my hair was. I want to show you guys, but sometimes the screen get to tripping, so I'm not gonna even try to. But yeah, it started off, I learned how to actually love every inch of my hair. So you really gain a lot of confidence. That is a pro. Another pro is you learn patience. Like literally, like I've learned so much patience having locks, because when you start them, you know, you start out, I started mine off 2 different times. I'll tell you guys about that later on. But when you start off, you know, your locks probably not going to be the length that you wanted, the texture that you wanted, the thickness that you wanted. But you just have to be patient in the process that it will get there. But you have to be patient. Like, you know, don't rush the process of having locks or anything like that, because it's going to get to where you want it to go. Just have that, you know, have that patience and that faith that it's going to get to where you want it to get to. Another pro is I feel like my hair grows way faster having locks than my hair was in a fro. I say that because like I don't manipulate my hair as much as I used to with like braids and everything. Also I have like less tension in my scalp. That's another reason why I started locks, because I used to every time I did braids or anything like that, my scalp would be like super sore from like the tension of the braids and me trying different hairstyles. And it's like after a while, like it started to become like very annoying because of the tightness and then the hurting of the scalp. So I didn't like that. But I do notice, like, I just dyed my hair not too long ago. You guys can't see it on camera right now. Let me see if I can put some flash on it. Let me see if y'all can see it. No, this still don't work. Y'all can't see it. But I just dyed my hair like not too long ago, and I already see like the black coming in. And I just dyed my hair like Tuesday. Yeah, I just dyed my hair on Tuesday, and I already see growth coming in, so that is great. Another thing is another pro is I don't have to use so many products in my hair like I used to. Today all I did was like spray my hair with water, put the herbal oil in, and like I went by my day. I wrap my hair up at night so it can stay at a flatness. And then another thing is what's another pro? Another pro is you actually inspire other people to start their locks off. If a lot of people know, there are like lock extensions now, and they're like lock extensions, fox locks, and yeah, it's like that's the one I was really trying to tap into, lock extension. A lot of people don't want to have to go through like that button stage or the short stage or something like that, and they actually turn to having lock extensions, and they start off like that. So I feel like I inspire people to start their lock journey off like naturally with their actual hair and actually feel confident in it, because there's someone that they can actually like speak to about it before they start. So I feel like that's really a great pro, is that you inspire others to actually start the lock journey, because they didn't have the confidence to, or they just never had that conversation with someone to start their lock journey. So I do like that part. Another pro is another pro is you learn how to be creative. And what I say by that is, I took less time out of my life doing my hair, because like some styles will take hours. Hours of your day, you can do something else with those hours. Now I have more time in my day to like actually get into other hobbies and business ventures and etc. So like my creativeness has risen a little bit more since I had started my locks, like my aesthetic and how I like to dress, the things that I try out, the things that I really want to get into. My creativeness has been just expanded on and past just like hair, and also I don't know, I'm loving my hair today, and I'm really loving this color. Another thing is like another pro is you don't have to comb your hair. Like for me, I had very coily hair, and it would be times where if I wear my fro, it would have to be times that I have to comb my hair out. And the only time I would like to comb my hair out is if it's wet. But by the time it gets dry, oh my goodness, like it was a hassle for real. Like it was a real hassle. And also my hair used to tangle up. So since I have dreads, it's okay for them to do that now, honestly. And the last pro is once you start your locks, you automatically, for me, start like a spiritual journey for yourself. Like for me, like as soon as I started my locks, like I wanted to be more in tune with being natural, my natural self, my natural being, outside of like cosmetics and hair and everything. And I learned to actually embrace my natural beauty. So there's times where I could come on YouTube and I'll have on like no mascara, no dolled up face, no ponytail, no exaggerated baby hairs or things like that. I can actually come on here like this, a little bummy if I want to, actually dressed up, glammed up, so I'm very comfortable in my skin in each and every stage of what I choose to do, if that makes sense. So yeah. And also I feel like I've gained a lot of wisdom and a lot of like, let me make sure I say this right. If you guys don't know me, like I search vocabulary words. I search words to know the meaning, so I could okay. So I searched the definitions of the words before I say what I want to say, so I know that I'm using it in the right context. So basically what I was going to say is like I became very more intellectual starting my loc journey. Like I don't, like, even though I don't choose to wear weave or choose to wear makeup or anything like that, and I like to embrace more natural beauty than anything, I could be very understanding and reasoning to why some women choose to wear weave or braids or anything like that, or like lashes or glammed up faces and everything. Like I truly understand that. I'm not going to bash anyone for not doing it. I'm not going to bash anyone for doing it. Me I'm not saying that it's not, I'm not saying that it's wrong for people to do it. I just like to embrace more natural beauty, so more people feel confident in who they are and in their skin, so they know, you don't have to care about what the world have to say or think about you, and how you look in your presence and your physical appearance. And a lot of women that wear wigs and dolled up faces, they actually don't really care about what the world thinks about them. So me dyeing my eyebrows and my hair, people gonna be staring, but guess what? I don't care, because each and every one of us as women are confident in the skin that we in, because at the end of the day we embrace who we are. So yeah, a con, I feel like those are all the pros. All the pros. Sorry, y'all. I was trying to. I know I'd be like in and out of the video. I had got a message, so I was looking at it. Yeah, I feel like that's all the pros. Another pro is like, you actually, like, once you start your locks, you just see locks everywhere, bro. You see locks everywhere. And like some of the styles women are actually getting with their hair, I know when mine get to that length, you could actually do those same hairstyles. So for me, like if I wanted to do a half up, half down, I could do a half up, half down, boom, just like that. If I want to do like a side part in my hair, boom, I could do a side part, 2 ponytails. If I want to like braid the front of my hair up and leave it, dangling in the back, I can. So it's like a lot of, like, I'm gonna say mostly braided hairstyles you can actually do. Like you can do bantu knots in your hair, you can put your hair in ponytails, you can actually put your dreadlocks in slick buns. Like, you can, boom, you have a slick bun back there. But mine is still in like growing stage. I have shrinkage too, but since mine is still growing, my favorite hairstyle is like the like a ponytail right here, like I leave the ponytail right there, or I do like 2 ponytails, or I just leave it down. That's another way. Sorry, y'all. That's another way I like to do my hair. Oh, kind of like messed it up. It's okay. But I feel like that is another pro. It's like you could still do a lot of styles that people probably think you can't do. So dreads are very, very versatile to a lot of hairstyles. Once it gets to that length, or if your hair is already in that length, you could try a lot of hairstyles with your actual hair. And yeah, I feel like those are all the pros. I would do another video too on this. because I feel like I didn't give you guys like a lot of good pros. Some cons. I don't have a lot of cons, but these are a few cons. One con was when I started my locks off, I did not start my locks off the size that I wanted to. The first time that I started my locks, let me go to there. The first time I started my locks, the con of that is I started it off with coils. The coils was not good for me because it tightened my hair too much. I have 4C coily hair, so my hair tightens. My dreads would tighten and they would get skinny and skinny. When I first tried, my first starter lock stage, I didn't like that at all because I felt like my hair was gonna take too long to bud, one, and two, I felt like my dress was gonna grow out skinny. I didn't like that. The second time I started off my lock journey, I actually started off with 2-strand twists, which I felt was way better, especially for my type of hair type, because my hair does tend to tangle. So I knew the button was going to be easy and the stages was going to be easy of that. A con is the button stage. The button stage is like one of the top stages where you're not confident with your hair at all. I feel like the button stage is a con because your hair gets to frizzing. If you just started, like if your hair is short or anything, it's not gonna be the way you want it to look or be. So you're gonna have to go through all of these stages of your hair because your hair is changing texture, or your hair is changing your hair is tightening or things like that. And then also the frizz stage is like crazy. So you have to like, then you have frizz, you just have to embrace your frizz. So you start to look like real rough sometimes, and that's one thing I don't like, is like the rough stages of your hair. And it's like for me, I started to just start retwisting my hair every month. For me, my retwist would have been on the 17th. Since I dyed my hair, I bleached and dyed my hair, I won't be retwisting my hair for another month. And if you guys can see, like my roots is like this. Like it's actually neat right now, but like in a few weeks from now, it's not gonna look how I want it to look, and I'm gonna start putting ponytails in it. So I feel like that's a con. Like the button stage is a real con because you have to like embrace that frizz and that. Like let me show y'all some of my pictures in my button stage, cause my hair is still like locking. I'm trying to show you guys. Hold on. Y'all look so ratchet in this, but I'm gonna show y'all. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I actually like this picture. I think I might post this on Instagram. But this is like one of my oh, you can't see it. This is like one of my button stages. Like as you can see, like my hair is not that long. I have put it in like a little style or whatever. But it just be doing its own thing sometimes. Actually, my hair is actually cute right there. But really, to go to say, it's like once the button style, like once your hair starts to get like, it looks like it's gonna. Okay, here go one picture. Like if I was like when I took my ponytail out, this how my hair be looking. Like your hair don't have that natural fall or anything to it. It's like your hair is like still like froze stage. And with the button, when it starts to bud, like your hair starts to shrink up. So it's like you have to embrace all of that. Another con for me is that when you start your locks off, know what size that you want to start your locks off. For me, I started my locks off like smaller, and I wish I actually went bigger. So I twisted my hair like this because I actually want my locks to be this size. So I'm really starting another button stage as of now, and I'm locking my twists with my other locks. But I just didn't like the size of them because it was like too many dreads, too many locks, and like the time I had just washed my hair the other day, I could actually feel the weight of all the locks that time, and I was just like, yeah, I'm not liking it. Like, I like the way it falls and everything, but once it dries, it just shrivels up. Like, it shrivels up so bad. And I highly don't like it. I don't like it at all. Like, when my hair dry, this is how my hair looks like. You guys can't see it like that. Let me turn the brightness down. This when I had washed my hair the other day, and like, this how my locks would be. Like, they look. I don't like that they look like that. Because I don't like the size of them. So I actually am going to start another bud journey. So con is basically me saying that make sure you know what size you want your locks, and also make sure you know how you want your locks. For me, I don't have like parts for real or anything. The last few people that I went to do my hair, they actually helped me regain parts. They actually parted my hair and regained some things. So yeah. Oh, let me hurry up because this video I'm gonna make this video about 30 minutes. So let me stop ultra ranting and get right to it. So another con for me is that, like, another con is, I don't know. I really don't have like many cons, because like, I've seen my dad in his locking journey. I've seen my brother in his locking journey, and I also see my sister in my locking journey, her locking journey. So I feel like I always was gonna want to get locks and everything like that. Let me see. So the con, yeah, I don't really have a lot of cons. Oh, I do have one. I do have another con. The other con that I do not like when it comes to locks is, like, if you don't wear your do-rag or scarf when you go to sleep, especially in like your starter lock stages, or like if you put a ponytail in your hair, it just sticks up. It just starts to, like, for me, like, I be having to like wet my hair and make sure I wrap it and everything at night to make sure that it lays flat, because sometimes, like, you might have a lock like, you remember that time, like, I had one of my locks sticking up in my video and it was like this? Like, it would be a time where your locks are just, like, sticking up and you just don't like it at all. That is a con for me. Like, I don't like that. Like, I just like for my hair to lay flat. Another con is I hate shrinkage. Like, a lot of my dreads are longer than what they are perceived as, and I hate the shrinkage, because I had shrinkage all my life. So I like to see the true length of my hair, because I feel like it would just look real cuter and better. So I don't like the shortness sometimes, because it's like I don't want to give off I still want to give off a feminine look to myself. So sometimes I just don't like that. But I actually like the size of the locks that I have now. This side and this side, and then can you see the back? And this is the back. So I know when it grows out, I know it's gonna grow thicker and it's gonna grow fuller, and I'm really gonna like it. Oh, another con is, like, if you don't take care of your hair can still shed. So make sure that you're taking really good care of your hair. You're not manipulating it so much, or you're not putting too much tension to your hair, because at the end of the day, you know, you have locks and your locks are in a certain part, you know. So if you put tension too much on those same parts over and over and over again, you can experience hair loss, or you can experience shedding. So yeah, that was really long. Hopefully I didn't over rant on this video, and hopefully I'm like explaining as good as I can to you guys. I'm trying to find a post. So the experience of my lock journey, like the transition, was like amazing, honestly, because I actually like having curly hair and then having curly hair with dreads is like two different like textures, bro. Like the transition was like, it was fast for me. I think this is like my 5th month having my locks now, and the transition with me was very fast. And through the transition, I started to see actually how I would want my locks, the styles I would want my locks, and I actually stayed committed to having my locks. So I feel like the transition of me going from like regular hair to locks, I really like. I'm still learning how to be, how can I say it? Like, I'm still learning how to be confident, because I am confident with my hair, don't get me wrong, but compared to how I usually am glammed up and everything, this is really, really new for me. So it felt like I started a new journey and a new page in my life. So the transition of having locks is like really, really fun. It's really amazing. Once you start locks, you start to see everyone with locks. You start to learn like what products is good for your hair, what products you would like to start using, and things like that. So like the transition was like amazing, because I cut down on a lot of time on doing my hair, and I don't have to do much to my hair. So I really, really like that. And I could retwist my own hair every month. So I'm really the hands in my head that's continuing the growth of my locks. And what to expect when you're getting locks. What to expect. But to expect when you're getting locks is that the budding stage can take about what can I say? About 3 to 4 months. Your budding stage can last for 3 to 4 months. For me, no, I could say 2 to 4 months. Yeah, cause you once you start your budding stage, you're supposed to get your hair done every 3 to 4 weeks. So your hair should lock up around that second to third month. And if your hair depending on how you're starting your locks, like if you're starting coils, it might take you longer. If you're starting 2-strand twist, it might take you faster. For me, my hair was locking really, really fast. And also what to expect is that if you don't know how to do your own locks or anything, go to an esthetician. I don't know how you say it, but go to someone who actually do locks and is specialized in locks. So you have someone that does your hair every month, and also someone that cares for your hair, know your hair texture, and know how to keep your hair maintenance too, but also learn how to maintenance your own hair. What else can you expect? Also expect every stage of your hair, bro. Like, expect it to have its good days, expect it to have its bad days, expect it to be itself. It's forming. It's free forming in a divine way. So just expect for it to go through a transition of textures, of length, of thickness, and everything like that. Just learn your locks, learn your locks, learn your hair. Everyone's hair texture is different. Everyone's hair is different. Also, what else? Expect a lot of people to give you compliments, bro. Like, and ask you questions, like, and having lock conversations. Because once you start your locks, you'll see people with locks, and just tell them like, I like your hair. Because like in the budding stage, for a lot of women, we're not confident in the budding stage, bro, because it's like so short, or it's not the way you want it. But embrace it, because like when you have patience, your hair is gonna grow so fast, like every month. Like, I didn't even notice my growth so much, to the point when I go back and look at my old videos, I be like, dang, why my hair grew so much. So like, expect your hair to grow every month, and it to be a different length. So expect that. What else? Also, expect to go on a self journey. Yes, expect to go on a self journey, because once you start your locks off, you're basically being committed to locks for however long you choose to have locks for. So expect to go on the journey of your natural self. When you have locks, is different from having braids and having lock extensions and things like. I mean, not lock extensions, because the lock extensions is still like a journey of having locks. It's just you have added length to your locks. I meant to say like frontals and things like that. It's very, very different being in a state of dreadlocks, because you really are embracing your outer beauty. So I'm gonna cut it off right there, because I'm at my deadline. I mean, not the deadline, I'm at the finish line, and it's only 10 seconds left, so, and I only want this video to be 30 minutes. I don't want to over rant to 40 minutes. So thank you guys for watching my video, and that's it. And thank you for the support, and I'm gone. Peace.